We've got from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium. Mike Minor will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1-3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He comes in among the National League leaders in batting average, so he's been handling a hot bat all year, and it'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Stephen Piscotty is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
No balls, two strikes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Gerard Dyson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Holiday is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Kendrys Morales will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs.
Well, it's still early in the year, and he knows what's at stake. This is a contract year for him, so continuing to put up big numbers like this is going to be huge for him.
On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And he falls behind 0-2. Minor gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and reined in one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 7.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Matt Holliday will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Dyson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Brandon Moss will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Orlando. And that ends the inning. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's there. And he's retired here, one away. Salvador Perez will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moss will handle this one, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Mike Moustakas will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Into the seats, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target, 1-2. Swing and a ball hits softly on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Paulo Orlando will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jed Jerko will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Minor into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard toward the right side, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Number 36 takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, he can't make the play. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alcides Escobar will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Right back at him and off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Dyson off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Johnny Peralta is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stephen Piscotty is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Matt Carpenter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Popped high in the air. Escobar is there for it. 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Matt Holliday is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Nope. 3-0. Snap throw from the catcher. Brendan Moss gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off the fourth for the Royals, first baseman, number 35.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Piscotty looking up. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Kendrys Morales will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Alex Gordon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Salvador Perez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
third baseman.
Mike Moustakas, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Shot towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The shortstop, number 2,
Alcides Escobar steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lines softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 0-1. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Leading off the inning, Jed Jerko, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a high strike there, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had...
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The batter, number 4.
It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. 1 run, 2 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Ramirez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 36.
Number 36 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Rendell Grichuk is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Johnny Peralta stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Hanley Ramirez come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third, taken in by Carpenter. A quick out number 1. So this doesn't look good for now, as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be a number of things, and we're hoping it's not something that keeps him out for an extended period. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss, as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Kendrys Morales will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dusty Coleman will come on now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base.
Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that's in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. As you can see right here, when your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Miners ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman
Brandon Moss will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Alex Gordon will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Salvador Perez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. For Gordon, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. And that's too high, ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Grichuk has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Third baseman
Mike Moustakas will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moss camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Paulo Orlando will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Bat explodes as this is popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Number 36 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. In for a strike, it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. Royals out in front, 3-1. Alcides Escobar steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Drilled to first. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Now to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batting, second baseman,
Dusty Coleman will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Roxton's ready. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
That is a great time to call for a double steal. you've got a guy out there that's just given up 2 straight hits, so you know he's focused on getting the guy at the plate, and he doesn't even look at second base here. They take advantage.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Ready on 1 and 2. Softly hit. Look at this. They're not going to get there. It's into right, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Number 70.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Eric Hosmer will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 and 2 as he chases the slider.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Ahead in the count, you've got to be able to take a little off when you need to. So here he comes with the changeup, and that's good night, Charlie.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Rendell Grichuk will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Johnny Peralta will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Orlando shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stephen Piscotty will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Minor has his target. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
Alex Gordon digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Got him. Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Grichuk racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Third baseman,
Mike Moustakas will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Paulo Orlando gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Well, when you break it all down, there are 3 things you got to have to be successful. Pitching, defense, and the clutch hitting. These guys have been able to ride all 3 so far. That's a big 2-out RBI there.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Matt Carpenter and into lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
And this deep into the ball game, you get the feeling that he's not going to keep getting away with pitches like that, especially when they're up in the zone.
Brandon Moss will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit back toward the mound, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Minor sets. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Dyson on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Yadier Molina makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
St. Louis, good night.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
Our final.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. We wrap up this quick 2-game interleague series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Jeremy Hellickson gets the ball for the Royals in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Rendell Grichuk heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Number 41 waits on deck. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you know, you got to keep an eye on Brandon Moss. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Number 41 will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we've got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Matt Carpenter will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hellickson sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to strike out the side to begin the ball game. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Michael, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Royals, right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Peralta's there, and he's retired here, one away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Christian Colon will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Waka a check at first, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Scooped up, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. With a moment now, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He's played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there. And I think he's a bit more comfortable at that position.
Kendrys Morales will stand in here. Currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to pad that total here.
Yeah, and trust me, he knows exactly what's at stake for him. His contract is up at the end of the season, so he'll be looking for a nice raise here if he keeps pushing in runs like he is early in the season.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. There are the American League RBI leaders we just alluded to a moment ago. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1. After 1, no score. Stephen Piscotty will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. it really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
A pretty good swing there.
Batting fifth,
You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Matt Holliday will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Runners off for second. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play.
They always tell you, freeze on a line drive, but that's easier said than done. And here, they catch this guy going the wrong way and easily double him up.
Brandon Moss will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Hellickson's ready. Here's his offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Fastball called for strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Alex Gordon will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Salvador Perez readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Mike Moustakas will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Johnny Peralta leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Hellickson steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Going after it is Gordon. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one pitch out.
Colton Wong will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
Simple throw over there.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Hit hard toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
That's by him for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Two-one, here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 41.
Number 41 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Paulo Orlando readies for his first appearance in this one, and he's a guy who's been terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
Orlando.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Alcides Escobar gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that's a right spot to be against a lineup like this. You keep that fastball out of the middle of the zone, you'll be all right.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Into the box, Christian Colon. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moss is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Carpenter is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hellickson gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Drilled to the right side. Cologne takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Stephen Piscotty is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he falls behind 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Boy, he saved a hit and a run with that play. Look at him get himself into a good, ready position. Then his reactions are good, and he's able to spear that thing a good foot or so off the ground.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Striding into the box, Kendrys Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Wong. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Johnny Peralta heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gordon going back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Now in the box, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
If these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Salvador Perez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Moss will just take this one himself for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Mike Moustakas is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into the seats, 0-1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Paulo Orlando will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Waka's ready. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit to first. Moss comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Rendell Grichuk makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. Moustakas, bare-handed effort in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Standing in now, number 41, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hellickson pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Matt Carpenter will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Turned on down the line. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Unfortunately here they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up to second and third now with one gone.
Well, any thought he might have had about getting a double play went out the window when he kicks this thing. But at least credit him for being able to compose himself in time to get the out at first.
Stephen Piscotty will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Matt Holliday, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this jam.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Line toward right center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman,
Brandon Moss will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound.
now pitching for
And
the
that's
Royals,
going to do it now for the
number
starter
50,
Jeremy Hellickson. Hector Neris will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. The 1-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Johnny Peralta strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Colton Wong will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
leading off for St. Louis.
Matt Carpenter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Got him.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one, all right.
Too high. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Matt Holliday will come in now with 2 away. And to this point, at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 4-3. Gerard Dyson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Now the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
And this is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Colon tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing.
Just checking.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. On to Moss, and they get them both. The double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Leading off the inning, Brandon Moss, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 now. Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a...
And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out...